Do what?
The top dead center.
Okay. Where do you put the camshaft?
Well, on this one, there's no marks.
Yeah. Smart ass there. He's right. There's no timing mark on there, is
I was
there?
looking at that earlier.
There's something else missing. There's no keyway in here. So if I put that on there, Todd's looking good. So what holds it in time?
The bolt.
Friction.
Friction.
And if there ain't enough friction, it don't stay in time. Okay? Now, couple of tools here. Adam got most of them out for us, okay? That is the crankshaft holding tool. This is the camshaft holding tool. In the toolkit, there will also be another piece, hold that, so I'll have to put it in that box on the shelf in the back room. It looks similar to, let's find it. Okay, there is another piece that looks similar to this. It's got a place in the end of it for a ratchet. We'll see if it's in that other box back there. But it's not for the same thing. Okay? Is it back there? You look, that's it. This is a crankshaft turning tool. This is a crankshaft holding tool. They're different. Okay? Now, when you go to do this, and you have this car in your stall, and you're going to have the timing belt off of it, take the keys out of the ignition and put them in your pocket so no one else can get to them. Disconnect both battery cables. I'm being pretty adamant about that for a reason. Okay? First of all, you have a pin in this right here. There is no top dead center mark on there. There is a mark there. Nobody knows what it means. There's not a matching mark on the engine. Okay? There is a pin in that pulley right there.
Mm-hmm.
This is the part that gets messed up, Todd. If they put that pin, where is your crankshaft pulley? It also, I'm going to need those bolts in there. No, he's got me some better bolts. Also a hole right there. Anytime you have a hole in a pin on two mating pieces, what does that typically mean?
They
line up.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. That engine back there, that pin's gone.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I put it on then.
Somebody put that on and crushed the pin. There is a hole, there are 3 bolt holes and an alignment hole in this tool. Okay? So, if I put that on there, what's our hole and pin theory? They line up? They match? Okay. Put those 3 bolts in there. Huh? Yeah. That's back there, the pin's mashed flat.
And look, it always stops on top dead center.
You can still see where it was. Okay? Now you got another bolt in hand, right?
No.
Oh.
No, it's right here.
Put that bolt in that hole right there. This is the reason you need to put the key in your pocket and disconnect both battery cables. Because if you bolt that tool on there and somebody bumps the starter, go ahead and order an oil pump now.
Yeah.
Because at this point we have not damaged the oil pump, we don't have the pan off of it. The starter has enough torque with that tool on there to break that boss off of the oil pump. I've seen it happen. Okay?
Did you guys do it at a training center or something?
Hey, we have tore up more of these damn things. We have had a blast with this.
Find out what you shouldn't do, right?
Yeah, we know all of the stuff not to do. Okay. Now, we have the crankshaft in time. Okay? What's going to happen now?
Put the belt on?
Gotta get the camshaft in time.
But you better hope you don't have to turn it over, because if you do, you're gonna be smacking valves.
Okay, well, you could be onto something there, okay? Now, I had to take the vacuum pump off. Back here on the back of the vacuum pump, or back of the camshaft, is a slot that goes into. This bolts on in place of the vacuum pump. It's got a pin right here. Guess what's in the
Is there another hole back there?
There's another hole back here.
How about that?
Guess what? Our theory still works.
They don't line up.
Yes, they do.
They better.
Okay?
Get a good look at that. There we are. Okay.
Okay. So that's gonna go on there, like that. Where's the bolts to put the vacuum pump on? There's actually 3 bolts that come with the tool. These 3 work just fine.
So if you have to move the cam, can you use that tool to?
You use this, yeah, I can use this to move the cam just by turning that plate in my hand. Okay? Now you get more opportunities to screw up here shortly. We haven't broke anything expensive yet. We'll get the opportunity to break expensive stuff here in a few minutes.
Cool.
Now, this plate that I just put on back here is a camshaft locking plate, not a holding plate. Okay? And the reason I make a big deal out of the difference, is we're going to put the timing belt on in a minute, and then we're going to tension the timing belt. So, we've got our pulley on it, our sprocket on there, is that right? Now lay the bolt right here. So at this point, you're going to put that bolt on and screw that in there finger tight. And I'll be right back. I got a little bit of tension on here.